New details this afternoon about the scope of an asbestos exposure, putting as many as 115 Austin firefighters and civilian employees in danger of future health complications.
Earlier this month, we told you these employees were referred to chest x-rays, I should say, as a precautionary measure. Asbestos was discovered at the scene of a large fire at a city-owned warehouse in North Austin. KXAN investigators have learned city officials knew about asbestos in that building as far back as 2013. And KXAN investigator Avery Travis has been looking deeper into that for us. Avery, what'd you find out?
You know, crews actually responded and arrived at that warehouse within 5 minutes of the flames being reported. But it wasn't until the third alarm was sounded, nearly an hour later, they were alerted to the possibility of asbestos and took those extra safety precautions. The president of the Firefighters Cancer Support Network says, unfortunately, though, this isn't shocking or rare, considering how often crews are exposed to these dangerous materials.
Would it have been good to know? Absolutely. Could that have changed the exposure rates, the amount of time that the firefighters were inside of the building? Absolutely. But, you know, there's no perfect system. What we have to...
His organization is most concerned with the long-term health effects and cancer rates facing firefighters. But we wanted to know, could this incident have been prevented?
And what did you find out?
You know, we did learn at the time, an Austin Fire Department spokesperson said there was no way to know about the presence of asbestos because of the hidden nature of it. Really, that it is not dangerous until it is disturbed. But we actually obtained asbestos investigation reports on this warehouse and this property dating back to 2013. The most recent asbestos survey was completed just a couple of months before this fire in March, and that was because they're planning some renovations for it. So we've asked why those firefighters would not have been notified of an investigation like this one, and we'll of course keep everyone updated what we find out.
And we know that this warehouse has been the topic of conversation, at least in city council meetings and so forth. What is the latest on what's going to become of it?
I mentioned it there. There are some renovations planned. They are hoping to reimagine this site, add some green space, add some affordable housing, and that latest March asbestos report and survey was a part of the plans that are ongoing for this site.
All right, Avery Travis, thank you so much.